is. He is one of the greatest linebackers in football history, one of the most feared linebackers of all time. Bears great, the one, the only, Mike Singletary joins us. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. How are you?
Very good. Wonderful to have you. Hey, I want to talk to you a little bit to start off about this Bears offseason. You know, so many areas this team needs to address, and you know, the first wave with free agency going after linebackers, and I read, I think it was an interview you gave, and I'm not sure if this is exactly what you were saying, or maybe the writer was inferring it, but you made a point that maybe the line was more important than going after linebackers right away, which was surprising to me, as you know, coming from you, a great linebacker. What are your thoughts on how they've addressed their defense this offseason?
Well, you know, I think one of the first things I want to say is, you know, the Bears organization, I'm sure that they have a plan in mind in terms of what they're doing, and I'm sure that they're making the right moves. From the outside looking in, I always know that when you're talking about being able to play a Tampa 2 defense, and you're going to be effective in the Tampa 2 defense, I know that you have to have a great defensive line. And if you don't, it's going to be a long day, because everything is predicated on pressure on the quarterback. And so that was my take on being able to go out and make sure that you have a great defensive line that can, particularly a 3 technique, and that the blind side of the quarterback, defensive end, to go get it. So
yeah, they need somebody who can rush the quarterback. And you know, a month or two ago, the possibility of a guy like Jalen Carter being available to them at 9 seemed incredibly far-fetched, but now it's not as far-fetched. And if the Bears were in position to pick a guy like that, with, you know, some of the off-the-field stuff and some of the out-of-shape and poor performance at his pro day, what are your thoughts on going after a guy like that? Is it worth it? Is it not? How do you feel about that?
You know, it's like anything else. It really comes down to leadership. I think, you know, your coach has to be strong, but more than anything, you've got to have strong guys in that locker room that can provide the leadership to help that team stay strong, and to help guys that are trying to find their way early on, you know, rookies or whomever, guys coming on the team for the first year. And it's just being able to build that culture. And, you know, they have to establish the Bears culture. This is who we are. This is what we're going to do, and this is what we're not going to do. So the coaches are singing that, but the players in that locker room have to sing it as well.
You know, when I think of Mike Singletary, I think of one of the more cerebral players in the history of the game. So it is only fitting that Mike Singletary is working with a group that wants to improve brain health. Can you tell us about that, Mike?
Well, this is a product, Newtine. Newtine is a tremendous product. I really talked to the team, talked to the company a while before really understanding what it really meant and how important it really was in terms of how the brain health is such a key issue today. Not only just football players, but also people in everyday life. I mean, when you look at the fast pace that we're on, particularly coming out of COVID, and you know, so many different things coming at us in so many ways, being able to focus is really important. And I just think that Newtine is something that really can help individuals focus on what they're doing. Every little edge that we can get in this day and time in our brain health can make all the difference in the world.
All right, you can check out more at newtine.com or changingourperspective.com. You can also follow Mike on Instagram. Mike, thanks so much for joining us.
Well, I thank you. And the most important thing is you can find it on Amazon.
All right. Very good.